Welcome back to Neighbor Nathan, and today we're gonna be. Well, let me first say, uh, I got this idea from basically Markiplier and Bob Wade, Distractable, on their podcast. Go check them out. I'm basically stealing their idea. Um, basically, fuck you moments. Moments. That's what I was gonna get into. So, fuck you moments is when you've done something out of spite, just to be like, fuck you, you know? Like, let's say you're driving and someone cuts you off. So instead, you speed up, you go in front of them, and you slow down. A fuck you moment. It's moments when other people have done something to you, and out of spite, you do something either against them or just to prove you're better than them. It doesn't have to be outright hurting other people or outright really like has to involve the person that you're mad at. But we're gonna talk about those moments. Today I have
memory. I'm not gonna get this. Dwayne's domain.
and
Ollie.
so
My
first
hand's built weird.
they dropped you, bro. I'm sorry.
Don't worry.
But do y'all have any stories, any ideas for this topic?
I have a horrible memory, so not currently.
Whoever wants to go first can go first.
Okay, so if y'all can't think of anything, I do have a moment in my personal life.
Tell us.
So one time, personally, I do have a little bit road rage, just a tiny bit. But
I'm his anger interpreter. Whenever I'm with him, I'm the one who's flipping people off.
But yeah, I try not to get mad. I try not to do this. But when I was
Do not
driving,
let the anger and emotion control you.
I don't know where that's from. Basically, going to Oklahoma, where my grandparents live, I was driving over there, and with my little sister on the passenger seat, there was this car that was basically driving to the same area, and I swear on everything that's holy, they were trying to race me. And
Really?
The thing is crazy is that she was like a 40-year-old woman. She was like, anytime I would pass her, she would speed up, get in front of me. So the whole time,
It was just
whole time it was like fighting each other, you know? And it's a thing where it's like, don't ever break the speed limit. But there have been moments when I would have to go, like, there's a big truck right here, her behind me, and she would go right on my tailbone and straight right on it, bro. So I would have to go pick up speed, go drive in front of this truck.
I think you are the safe driver. I think this old lady has her panties in a fucking twist, and she's being like, "Fuck you, this is my road. I'm seeing your bitch."
Old lady.
To be honest, I may be painting this light a little too black and white. Her a little bad, me a little bad. I was part of the thing too. I drove in front of her. I would stop and slow down. Of course, I wouldn't hurt no one. Of course, I wouldn't want to brake check no one or anything like this. But
Apparently.
I would just slow down enough where she would not be getting in front of me. And there'll be moments when like, an hour passed by when we're not even close by each other. But there's always moments where we'll catch up beside each other. And the entire time, we never made eye contact. The only reason I knew she was an older lady was because my sister turned to the side and looked at her. And that's the only way. And to be honest, we left. We didn't hit each other. We didn't flip each other off. We didn't hurt no one. But I feel like both of us felt that connection of, fuck you, I'm going to get in front of you. Because personally, it is a weird feeling. It makes me feel a little, like, disgusted that I do have that, like, I want to be better than someone type of feeling.
I don't think it's disgusting. I think it's not necessarily righteous, but it's definitely the better way to go about
It's competitive.
things.
Yeah. I don't like when I get that competitive stage.
I wouldn't even say it's competitive. I would say it's just getting your lick back without actually getting your lick back. Like it's proving yourself to yourself that like you are actually capable of being treated better than some other people are treating you.
I was gonna say
That's
something
what I
out
would
of
interpret
pocket.
it as.
So, did you ever, well, really, I guess, if you have ever played sports, a lot of people in sports feel that way too. Like, I remember you saying you played soccer. Did you ever feel like I gotta be the best? No?
I don't even think it's being the best. Like
I don't
as
have
a
that.
superior or
I
something.
don't
I
have
feel like
that
it's more so.
competitive edge.
Oh yeah, you were just very tall. It's very skinny.
I was just good.
Skill issue, really. All the kids wanted to be him. Literally.
The white boy
Literally.
playing sucker.
No.
I was a goat. I was a goat though. I was a goat.
More like a sheep.
Man.
Man. But
You got the wrong over here. But no, I feel like it's not even being better than anyone else. I think it's being better than the person that they conjured up of yourself.
it's such a weird feeling to get, to be honest, because it's so gratifying.
It is very
I
gratifying.
think
don't
the
there's anything
only
wrong with it.
time where I get like fuck you moments is in like video games.
Same.
Like
Mortal Kombat.
yeah, like I'll be kicking ass and then he'll get angry and be like, you're not good with him. I'll be like, okay, fuck you, and then just and then end his ass.
And then I would play again and again and again
Until he beats me.
until I beat him, and then I'm like, I'm good.
Yeah.
I need to prove myself. It's
You need to
like
prove that you're better than the image that he has of you.
it's,
and like
it's
in
weird.
Minecraft, I feel like fuck you moments for me would be like, I break your shit down, or like I push you off a cliff.
I think it's a thing where it's like sometimes that feeling could come from like spite instead of like
Betterness, competitive.
yeah, because it's like, well, no, more like somebody hurting you, because
I do have one that I can remember. So I was little,
Mm-hmm.
and my terrible father, by the way,
Mm-hmm.
and he did something to me. I don't know what it was. I don't remember. And then I was like, okay, fuck you. And I took my belt. I had a belt with like metal studs and shit on it. He's bent down in the backyard, and I went, boom, straight over his back, and he fell, like into the grass. And I was like holding his back. I got really in trouble that day, but it was worth it.
You think back that moment, lad.
Get this man a true.
Fuck yeah.
Get this man a medal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait.
I wish I did a couple more.
This promotion is brought to you by Lost Ones Incorporated. Bury problems, I gotta bury these bodies.
This remember this pastime I told you about? I boom. His chest. That's what I was told. I don't remember any of it.
Oh, weirdly, I do have another moment of this
Mhm.
where this kid, I'm naming him right now, Zach. Fuck you, I guess. What? Zach?
Yeah, who's Zach?
Zach from middle school. He was a kid that had his teeth like, I'm describing him a little hard, but he was tall. Taller than you, I would say.
Do I know him?
I don't know. He went to bottom with us. But,
What's his actual name?
Zach.
Oh, I
That's
thought you
his
was like
real
a code
name.
name.
Yeah,
I was like,
no,
oh,
I'm not
okay.
using it.
You're
Fuck
calling
that.
him out right now.
Fuck that dude.
I was like, who?
Man, I'm not always like that.
Who?
If he's watching this, Zach, pull
Fuck
up.
you.
Pull up.
Get
Right, I'm
you.
just playing, Zach. I don't care anymore. But okay,
Oh,
calm
you
down.
can do
I
No.
down for my boy.
No, but there was one time where, okay, so it was me and a couple of friends and Zach, right? It was a thing where it's like me and Zach were not really in the end of this group. So it was a thing of like anytime that like we would say something or do something, it would be at each other's expense, right? Personally, I didn't really bother him all that much compared to how he
Yeah,
bothered me.
like you didn't pick on him as much as he picked on you.
Yeah. But it was one day he like got mad and he was like, you want to fight or whatever? And in my head, I was just like, yeah, sure, let's fight. You know? Thinking in my head, not as like, oh, I'm mad at this dude, but like, I never got in a fight. Maybe this is my, like, maybe
This is it. This is my chance.
moment. Yeah. Like, it was kind of weird, right? But, you know, he wanted to get in a fight or whatever, but I was like, sure, you know, whatever. You know, say a time, you know, say a place or whatever.
Step outside.
A couple weeks go by, we kind of forget. You know, we're middle schoolers. We're in like 6th grade. So, couple weeks go by. We're running track, right? Not track, but like we're running around the football field.
It's gym.
Yeah, basically gym. And there's far enough where we could stop and like relax at a certain post. So me, him, and the other friends of this friend group were, No.
This was before me.
Yeah, this was before you. We were all chilling and
Was he a fat white?
no, he was a tall, skinny kid. And basically he because I was breathing because I'm a heavy kid and I'm still heavy, but I was sitting down. I was like, damn, like I'm out this, there's like maybe 10 more minutes of class. I need to run this last mile. I'm finna, not bad, I can do that. But I was sitting down taking a breather, and he was there doing the same. And because I was sitting on the floor, he stand up, and when like when you're sitting on the floor and somebody comes up to you and he kind of pushes me with his knees, right? Immediately in my head, because I was finna like black out or whatever from like exhaustion, I got mad. So because he was skinny enough where I could pick him up, so I grabbed it, like I basically grabbed his leg and I stood up.
I did have a good fuck you moment.
I picked him up like his belly behind my head, his leg behind my arm, and his like I guess back behind this arm, and I like picked him up, and I guess I got mad where I couldn't remember this, right? Where I fell back on him. Like I fainted. Like I got mad enough where I picked him up and like he was like, "Hey bro, what?" Like basically he was trying to get off, right? So I was just like, "Oh shit." Fell back straight, my back smashed his ribs basically.
Oh.
And no, of course not to hurt him or whatever, but I swear to God I knocked his air out, right? Literally like maybe a minute afterwards, one of my friends comes up to me and was like, "Hey bro, like, hey, are you good? Wake up," like, And I get up, I'm like, "Oh shit, bro, like what happened?" And
what happened?
No, like what happened for real? Because I'm laying on the floor, like did he like knock my
ass out?
And he was like, "No, bro, you fucking rest
You slammed his ass."
Like I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, I think there's a video out there somewhere, but I never got to see the video. But he was like, "Bro, after you did that, he got up and he started crying and he started walking. When you go talk to the coach, he might like come talk to you." And I was like, "Damn,
I'm fucked."
Yeah, because I followed the rules. I was a good kid, so I walked back over there, hiding behind my friend group, and got to the locker room, changed, walked away. I never got in trouble for it. But the thing is that the way they described it to me was that I stood up, and when you faint, you're like, "Oh my God," I had like just
I'm
pitch
falling,
blackness. Yeah. That's how it felt for me.
Yeah.
And the way they described it was he got picked up basically over my shoulder and I fell back on him. And of course I can't remember exactly how this happened, and maybe my memories,
minor details
changed or whatever. But the thing is that after this he did not like me. He did not fuck with me. So afterwards we actually did get in a fight. No, we didn't get in a fight. He said we were gonna fight, right? And we went to the alley. We went to the alley near the school, usually where you get fights. My older brother was behind me, just because if we're gonna get in a fight,
jump in,
if we're gonna get in a fight 1-on-1, literally this kid comes up to me and was like, "Let's fight, let's do this or whatever." So I'm like, "Okay, let's do this," right? So I start getting closer to him, and my heart beating hard as hell, and then he was like we get closer and he's like, "Nah, I don't want to do this, like whatever."
Oh, pussy down.
And he started running, and I remember my brother. I remember this so well, just because I remember turning behind me, and at this moment, my brother was like one of those like bad kids that would go get into a lot of trouble. So I felt like Victor. I had to go
chase after him.
Yeah, I had to go.
You had to impress him.
I had to go.
Honor, bro.
Because at that time my dad wasn't very involved in my life. So the thing is, my brothers were like, basically the guy I looked up to. So to impress my brother, I chased after him, but because I was a bigger kid, he outran me, and I was just like, "Damn, what did I say?" And then he was like, he looked at me, he was like, "Come on, let's go already. You making me wait for this?" And I was like, "Okay." And I walked all the way to him. We went home. Nothing happened. Like, it's kind of crazy. I do have another story of this, but Matthew, you said you had one.
I have a good one. So, I had beef with this one kid. Well, I'll call him Jay.
Mm-hmm.
And it started in middle school in Bonham.
Mm-hmm.
So this kid, he thought he was all the shit.
Mm-hmm.
Because he knew, like, armbar techniques, karate, fucking whatever the fuck, MMA, He was the Karate Kid. But he tried to take me down one time, and I was like, I was just standing my ground. And he was just trying to wrestle me, and I was like, okay.
All middle schoolers did not know how to fight wrestle.
Yeah. But he was like trained. He went to like a dojo type shit, and he was like trying to all his moves because I was a brick wall back then. I still am, but like I was unmovable because that's when I played. That's when I played like actually football like consecutively.
You know, he's the tallest out of all of us right now. The chairs are like small,
mine's the lowest.
large.
He's on a stool. But this started in middle school and it carried over to high school, and this kid kept picking on me. I was like, bro, leave me the fuck alone. And then one day it came to a head. It came to a culmination. We were in gym. He was eyeing me up and down, trying to start some bullshit, and I was like, bro, leave me alone. I don't want to fuck with you. And then we start playing dodgeball for gym. And we're at the edges, we're lined up, and we just so happen to be like in the exact line of sight. And I look and I was like, fuck, he's gonna try and do some bullshit. And we run up. I try and grab a ball, and he grabs me. Mm-hmm. He grabs me like this. Mm-hmm. I was like, bro, get the fuck off of me. He's like, no, I'm gonna beat your ass. So I grab him, I take him, boom, I suplex his ass, and I hit his head on the fucking concrete in the gym. Oh, and I stood up, I was like, get the fuck off of me. And everybody was like, oh, shit. And then, like, the coach comes over, and I guess he explained what happened, and I didn't get in trouble at all.
Real.
Kind of crazy, not gonna lie.
Like, I low-key almost killed that fucking kid.
Now that I have a story of similar,
Like, I literally grabbed him with all my strength, went up and back, literally suplexed his ass, and the top of his head hit the fucking floor. Jeez. And he was there for like dazed for like 5 minutes.
Crack an egg.
Oh my god, you killed him.
I basically almost fucking did.
You're like admitting to manslaughter. Yeah, I did it.
It was self-defense. He grabbed me first. Let's get this straight. He grabbed me, put his hands on me. I was just going for the ball.
I have a similar story, and of course, if you have any input, let us know. Mm-hmm. But I have a similar story of when I was younger. Your mama jokes was a big thing.
Yeah.
Know? Back in elementary school, we were playing this game with I forgot his name.
A little side note, I low-key got respect from all the cool kids that day. Sorry, but continue.
But
that's when I got in with all the fucking seniors.
So,
it's true. It's true.
But okay. So basically, in elementary school, I was playing Your Mama Jokes with this one kid, right? And he took it up the butt, bro. Literally afterwards, like I'm walking with my older brother, the same brother that I want to be, cool in front of, and so, what? No, I don't. And then, so basically, I'm talking to my brother, or no, I'm not talking to my brother. I'm talking to one of my friends, Marisol. I think that was her name or someone. So it was someone like that. It was one of the girls I was talking to or whatever, and I was chilling and I was talking to her, and she was my friend. And this kid, the same kid, comes up to me, kicks me in my back, really kicks me in my backpack. And there's a thing where, like, I don't know if he watched too many anime or what, but he came and he tried drop kicking me.
What?
But the thing is that I was twice his size. So when he did that, it's
like David and Goliath.
Yeah, he did that, and I was just like, what? I shoved him. I shoved him so hard into a brick wall right beside me that he flew like this. His head turned, brick wall, straight hit his head and shoulder, right? And this is I'm not a confrontational person.
I hate confrontation.
I don't go out. I don't go fight. I don't do that stuff. I think it's fun to do it in a friendly environment, like a mosh pit and stuff like that. I do that
and
stuff.
like sparring matches, which we've done.
But at that moment, I thought I killed him because he stopped moving. His head was like that, and it was a thing where it's like his ass was up in the air.
You did that man so dirty. He was face down, ass up.
Yeah, his face his ass right here, right? And I was like over here, and the teacher was coming, was like, "Hey, what are y'all doing, or whatever?" And so that's when my brother walks up and he's like, "Jordan, let's go,
Run.
yeah." And he's like, "Let's go right now." And I'm frozen. I could not like. I could not understand what I just did because I thought I killed him.
Yeah.
I swear on all that's holy that like in my head I was thinking I gotta turn myself in.
Yeah.
I gotta go walk to this teacher. I walked to this teacher and I was like, "I'm so sorry." He kicked me, right? Mm-hmm. And this teacher and my brother left, right? My brother left to go to the car, whatever. Go tell my mom, like call my mom, call my sister, or whatever. And basically we go into the office and we're sitting there and we're sitting right next to each other like this. And they're like, "What happened?"
Like every other instance in the principal's office?
Yeah. So they're like, what happened to y'all, right? And him, I don't know if something changed in his brain, but he was no longer a child. He was a straight up fucking judge. Not judge, or attorney or something, because he was like, "This is what happened from my perspective." And I was like, he kicked me.
Judge Judy over here.
I was like, he kicked me in my back, so I pushed him. And he was like, to be honest, he was making fun of me. And to be honest, I had to defend my mom. And I was like, oh my God, is this kid the main character?
Yeah.
like, in my head, I was like, so I get suspended for 2 days.
You get suspended?
Yeah, I get suspended for 2 days, right? But before we leave, somebody has to come pick us up, right? So the kid parents come first, you know. I remember looking at them, and they were like, basically shit talking to this kid. So I kind of felt a little bad. But so when I walk in there, my sister goes in there and she's like, "Where is my brother? Like, where is my brother?" Or whatever. And I was like, "Oh my God."
Don't make a scene.
I was like, "Oh my God, why what the hell?" She was like, "He's defending himself and y'all got him in here." Like, she was getting mad. And then
who asked for him?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I was just like I think I remember I started crying. I think I started crying because I thought I killed him, right? So I remember walking out and she was like, "Come on," right? We get in the car. It was Mariah, me, and my brother, right? So my sister, brother, me. And right then they were like, "You want to go out to eat?" You stood up for yourself. I was like, "No."
Fuck yeah!
I was like, "No, I feel sad."
I killed someone.
No, like that's how I felt. But at that moment, they were like,
they were hyped,
bro.
And maybe I'm like, you know, little kid mind, so maybe I'm like juicing this up a little bit more what it was. But that's the vibe that she gave me.
Yeah.
Was like, "You wanna go out?"
That's my boy right
Yeah.
there. That's my boy.
Family,
Yeah,
bro.
like that's how it felt. But the thing is, like, I'm not a confrontational person. So afterwards, I didn't talk to him afterwards. You know, we didn't, you know,
Went our separate ways.
basically. But there have been times in my life where my family were there when I had to get in a fight, and in my head I'm thinking like, dang, I have to do it now.
Yeah, there's no backing out now.
There's no backing down.
I also will say that's the only fight that I've ever been in, and I don't even think it's a fight.
No, I pushed a lot of kids down, to be honest. I shoved a lot of kids when I was younger. Like, fights, I would say I've only been in a couple real fights, but there's been a lot of times when, like, kids, like, you know, like, tried coming up to me or whatever, and in my head I'm just like, whatever, shove them hard as hell. And really that ended the fight.
Yeah.
But
it's because we were just bigger than all the people our age.
no, bro, that's crazy. Even though now I'm kind of short, like, I'm like 5'9", 5'7".
6 feet.
6'7".
See, that's how you say it?
But have you?
Six,
I want to know. Have you ever gotten in a fight?
No, actually, besides the time you shoved me, but other than that,
Oh
like,
my God.
that was fun though. That was fun. So like, I was trying to like, you know, crowd kill, you know, trying to like have fun with him. We were like in the middle, like in the front of his house, like nothing was going on. I was just like crowd killing, just
I
for
feel so
fun of
bad
it.
for this.
I was
This
over in the
like
side.
we're
just
push
like,
pitting, right? We're like
this
just
is
pushing
this is
each other.
entertaining. This is
Dude,
interesting.
he pushes me so hard. I go like flying like 3 feet away, and like I hit my arm on the floor. I'm like, dude, like,
See,
I'm on the floor, but I'm like, dude, you know you need to get back in the pit. Like, you need to like lock in.
I don't know
We need to
why
go to the
that.
venue.
The thing is that when you offer, like, because he's crazier than me. he would go up to me and be like, "Bro, let's run the ones," you know.
Let's run
And
the
I'd be
thing.
like, "No, I'm sorry, no, don't." Like, I'm good, no, I'm okay. But he does not care. But at the end of the day, it's a thing where it's like, I weigh twice as much as he does, right? Damn near. I weigh. How much do you weigh?
I weigh like 134.
I weigh 220. So damn near twice.
2 times the body weight.
Exactly, right? And like he's a good, like, bro, when he jumps like maybe 3 feet in the air. When I jump, maybe half an inch.
Yeah.
You know, and he would jump and like we would push
So
and
it would
collide,
feel like this, and then he'd be like that.
right?
Basically.
And he
Or like this.
It's like him jumping off of a wall, really.
It's like
Yeah.
Pong. It's like the ball right here. It just.
Exactly. So it's a thing where it's like anytime we do that stuff, like there's been times in that pit where it's just been me and him, where everybody goes to the side and we run into each other, and I
knocked all the way
yeah,
over there.
he gets knocked all the way over there, and I'm in the center like.
You gotta come right back and do the same thing.
But it's a very funny situation. But
Mhm.
I felt so bad because I'm pretty sure I left you a scar on your elbow.
I got one, but I'm like, it is whatever. But like low key though, I am trying to lock in. I am trying to lock in just in case,
Yeah.
Because though that's a scene. Look, we got some like sickos here, bro. Like we got some perverts. We got some like people posting like some crazy anti-Semitic shit on their like their stories. Like, actually, so you know how I'm like a drummer now, like for a band, right? The previous drummer, he's like low key a Nazi, bro. And like they had to end everything out like right after there just because they found out he was like high key a Nazi and like high key like hella like anti like trans or whatever. And so now I gotta lock in not only when it comes to like the drumming, just as a fuck you to that, but like also like a hey, I want to run the fade. I want to run the fade.
You know what? That goes back
He is
to our
5'2".
original
He's a
topic.
5'2" Mexican. All right, I'm like a solid 5'8". So like.
Yeah, you're gonna run the.
I am training right now. I'm actively like do 40 push-ups
Oh,
right
I
now.
have
lock in.
another small one.
So like I gotta lock in just in case, not to only defend my honor, but defend like all the other beaners out there and all the other trannies. So like I'm defending my honor. You know? Gotta lock in for
I
a
would
future
say-
fuck you moment.
I would say that's pretty much a fuck you moment.
Mhm.
You know,
Just lock in for that.
you're
sole purpose.
preparing for
I'm
it.
prepared. I got my
That's
training
cool.
arc right now. This is my winter arc, bro.
Alright.
This is my winter arc.
So I have one very similar to Ali's. So me and my cousin, he's B. My cousin is B. And we were little. We were at my childhood home. We were arguing about something. I don't remember what. And we like kicked each other. I guess that would be a fight. I guess I've only fought with him. Like we were hitting each other, kicking each other.
A
And
friendly
like
fight. Yeah.
he went home.
Household tussle.
I went to my backyard, filled the bucket with rocks, tied a what's it called?
Bro.
A cable to the bucket, threw it over the tree and started trying to beat his ass. So I was like, I'm gonna get this motherfucker.
That's actually.
But then the
crazy.
next day we met up, we were like, hi, love you.
No, but this is the method though. This is the method. If you genuinely like need to push yourself to do more reps, or genuinely need to push yourself to like just do more, like so you go up and get for a run, just think of like running a fade with someone and think of you winning. Or no, think of yourself losing. That will make you just do a lot more.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never been in a situation where I've never been on the winning side.
Really?
So it's a thing where it's like,
You're always the underdog?
no, like, I'm not the underdog. They're the underdog. So it's a thing where it's like, I've never been in that situation of like,
I need to lock in.
well, yeah, but it's a thing where it's like, I'm big enough to be like, you know what, if somebody comes fight me or whatever, I am big enough to detain them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not somebody that's gonna be like, I'm gonna hit them hard enough to kill them or anything like that.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have that anger in me.
Mhm.
I have that anger, but I really don't want to do that to anybody. Like I think about just going, boom, and then just.
No, I get that feeling too, but the thing immediately right afterwards, it's like, it's weird. It's super weird. I cannot hold on to that anger.
Mm-mm.
Like, it would leave my body so, like, okay, best description I could pull up is, kids next door, father fighting the grandfather. I don't know if y'all have ever seen that scene, but it's literally the grandfather being like, "Oh, you're not shit. You're not fit to rule, whatever. You're not evil, right?" And father, who's like, used to be the main bad guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's literally, "What's up?" Like, he wants a fight, right?
Mhm.
But right afterwards, he's like, "You know what? Never
See
mind."
myself.
I think this might be the end of this video.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm just putting my
What we
phone
have
down.
learned is to run fades.
Yeah.
Everyone you know.
I've
Right,
actually
Big
realized this video is going longer than
Longer
we
than
initially-
anticipated.
Yeah. So
This was a fun topic though.